Yoga. Welcome to my home studio and welcome to another approximately 10-minute session to show you that yoga can be done in smaller increments and yet you still benefit greatly from it, because we're all busy, face it, that's just the way it is. And sometimes 10 minutes it's better than nothing at all, because the nothing at all will build and build and build. Okay, without further ado, here we go. Let's open your legs wide. So today we're going to be a lot more actually on the floor. So we open the legs wide, and if you have really tight hamstrings, you maybe want to lift your knees a little bit off. Try to sit up tall. If you still feel you rounding and slouching, sit on a blanket, a rolled up mat, or even the edge of a yoga block. And then fold your hands and let's go here and stretch in a circle. Pull that belly button here into the spine and go a couple times around, and you will notice real quickly your legs will give. Yeah, mine are already now on the floor. You get much deeper stretch. Let's pause and let's reverse that. Make this a little playful here. Have some fun with opening the backside of your legs. 2 more times. 1. You can also separate the arms and sweep it all the way around it. Now we're going to go forward and we're rounding it up. Inhale, go forward. Exhale, rounding it up. And I can really feel a difference with each time I'm doing that, how my body gives and is ready to be more open. Now from here, you either want to use a block and put it on the inside and lay your elbow under, or I like to take one of my finger, the index finger, and slide it under my Achilles tendon, lay the arm here, lengthen that chest, and then bring the other arm behind me again, open, turn, open that chest, let my head just comfortably fall or flow along. No tightness here in the neck and shoulder. Can also bring this arm up. And if you have that great flexibility to reach your toes, then go ahead and do so. Try not to do the ballerina arms. Keep the arms straight and extended so you're feeling the stretch more in your left hip flexor and your lower back. Let's take one more breath. Try also not to lean forward. Try to be open. One more exhale. And then we come forward and go all the way across to the other side. This is a move I started doing a lot. Sometimes at night when I watch TV, sometimes I sit on the floor and read, because it doesn't come that easy to me. And as we get older, the flexibility is a little bit harder to achieve. When I first started doing yoga, there was no way I could do this. So practice here. That's the key, and it feels good on your back. Building that flexibility in your hamstring is always good, especially if you do, like me, a lot of other working outs like jumping, then you really need that. One more breath. And then coming all the way forward. And by now, you're much more pliable. So that's pretty much as far as I can go onto my elbows. Again, you may want to use a block here, and you can lay it under your chest, or you can lay your forehead on it, you can make it lower, whatever your flexibility allows you to do, or come all the way forward, all the way out. That's where I'm a little bit more tight still. I'm not there yet. Someday. Let's take 2 more breaths. And then sliding and rounding all the way in and up. Help yourself a bit under your knees. Slide them all the way in. Shake them all the way out. And I'm going to come all the way onto my mat because we're going to use the strap. So you want to have that strap open and ready. Pulling maybe your sit bones flash a little bit out. And again, if you're rounding here in your lower back a lot, sit up on something not so high. Otherwise, you want to pull that belly in, have a nice tall spine, and then putting the strap on your toe mount, and that is already here a nice stretch. If this is how far you can get, I'd rather have you Be in a tall spine with your shoulders relaxed, your chest, your sternum is lifted. This is still a 90-degree. So if you would stand up, you would still bend forward. So if you feel like your body can give a bit more, walk your hands forward. Remember, I'm not rounding in here and going forward. I'm keeping that lower back nice and lifted, and then I'm pulling myself with the straps forward. Look at my toes, and once the belly hits the upper thigh, then I can bend the arms, maybe around a little bit, come a little bit more forward, or loose the straps completely. Hold on, try pointing your toes. If you've never done this, opens up a little different, or alter it by flexing. If you have super flexibility, you can take a block and hold on right behind the block to extend that stretch. Let's take 2 more breaths. You can also, if you feel and have the time, stay in those poses longer. Pause the phone, the computer, wherever you're watching that on, and take a couple extra breaths in the poses. Because of time, I'm just showing you guys a shorter version. But don't be fooled, it's still very, very beneficial. So since we're sitting here really nice, we lift the left leg up, and then we're gonna bend it here into the groin. Lengthening again, keeping that lower back lifted, either sit up tall or lengthen forward, and again, you may use the strap. Coming over that right leg, 2 breaths. And then push up. Help us to bring the leg up and lengthen, and slide the right leg in, let the right foot fall into the groin. I'm actually coming this way so you see it from the front. This time, pull the buttocks flesh out, and with a tall spine, belly in, I'm lengthening forward, finding my foot. Again, you can pull the block here if you need a bit more depth, and then coming down, 2 breaths. Pulling back up. Straighten the legs out. This is more like an evening routine or a stretch routine after a workout. Be creative in how you're using my videos and how you want to do it. From here, I'm going to take the strap and we're going to lasso here the right ball mount into it, leg flat on the floor. I like to engage my leg. You can let it more relaxed. I like to engage, pressing the back of my hamstrings and my calves down. Take the strap into both hands and then letting it slide until my shoulders and my elbows are comfortable on the floor so I have leverage. From here, I have options of just pulling gently that leg. So you want to spread your toes, and according to your flexibility, let that leg coming towards the chest. A little bit more. I love opening up my hamstring. It's a good prep for bed. Or often I warm up that way before a strenuous leg workout. So then I take the strap into my right hand, both sides, and let's slowly balance on my elbow. Let that right leg come across. Don't go so deep. Once you feel you lifting off here, you're going to fall. Press that hip down and then just let that right leg come open. Let's take 2 breaths right here. Try to relax your neck, your shoulders. You maybe want to close your eyes. And then from here, we're going to come back up. Maybe lift a little taller, a little straighter. Transfer the strap into the other hand. Bring the other arm out for balance and coming across. So if you have it just coming about right here, you're going to feel your IT band, your outer glute. You're going to feel all that stretch. Take a few breaths right here. If you want to have more of a twist and more of a feel in your lower back, let that leg come a bit lower. And then maybe even turning your gaze over to your right shoulder. Last breath. And then coming all the way back up, bringing both knees into the chest and transfer the strap. Now that right leg feels really long and stretched, set it down, engage it, and let your elbows and your shoulders coming all the way low. Let's pull a bit here, nice and easy. If I say pull, I don't want you to crank it. I mean gently listen to your body. Transfer the strap into your left hand, balances your right arm on the floor, and just let that go here to the side. Don't go too low. Remember, you don't want to open or lift the right hip off. Look straight at the ceiling. Your neck is relaxed. Your shoulders are relaxed. One more complete breath. And then bring it all the way back up. Switch the strap into the other arm, other hand, and bring it across. I like to do this in 2 stages, keeping my right leg on the floor straight and engaged, opening here the glute, the hip, the IT bend, and then for another breath, I like to go a little deeper, maybe bending that other leg so I have more range of motion, and then turning my head over this shoulder. One more complete inhale, exhale. And then you bring it straight back up. Bring both knees into the chest. Remove the strap, drop it. Hug your knees here in. Maybe lifting your shoulders, your face towards your tucked knees. And let's come for 2 breaths here into happy baby pose. Let's rock it a bit from side to side. That's it, my friends. So you can go from here into Shavasana, letting your legs glide gently to the floor. Spend a couple minutes relaxed on your back. I choose to make myself small like a ball and do a couple spinal rocks and come all the way up. So again, you may loop those 3 sessions together into 1, 2, or just 1 at a time. I'm having fun showing you new ways to spice up your yoga practice for 2017. Come and see me again on my channel, Easy Do Yoga with Ursula. Have a fantastic day. Thank you and namaste.